Hi, I'm Nick Vandersweet, and on behalf of HP's Utility Data Center team, let me start off by saying thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule. And while we hope that you do visit our customer briefing center sometime soon, I don't want you to miss out on what's been going on in HP's data center. In the course of work with thousands of customers such as you, we found that each of us is continuously balancing a number of issues, such as how do we control the costs while demands on the data center continuously increase? How do we reduce the time it takes to deploy new services? And how do we measure our service levels and deliver even more? At the same time, there are a number of opportunities to be gained if we can share capacity throughout the data center, get better use of existing resources that are underutilized, and most importantly, use IT infrastructure as a profit center versus as a cost center. In the past, your data center design may have resembled this, with a spaghetti mixture of wires and cables, with resources spread across rooms of racks, and with each new change adding to chaos and mess. Based on this all too familiar reality, HP has developed a fully integrated hardware and software solution that enables virtual provisioning to a data center infrastructure to optimize asset utilization and reduce your operational costs. Now you can wire once and also get the benefits of virtualization. As you can see, the contrast is great, not only from a tidiness standpoint, but also in terms of how you can provision and maximize these resources. These are the components of the utility data center, which include a management rack, a network rack, and a storage rack. The user interface to the utility data center is the utility controller portal that I'm going to demonstrate for you. The portal is the interface that allows you to control all of these resources and to dynamically make changes on the fly without pulling wires or moving systems. This is not some slide set reflecting a vision for the future or some patched together collection of lab vaporware. What you are about to see has been under development for 3 years and is ready for real-world environments today. Let me show you how easy it is to use from the creation of the layout, configuration, review, deployment and activation, monitoring, measuring, modification, and lifecycle management. In this demonstration, we're going to create a farm, which is defined as a logical assembly of infrastructure resources that are virtually wired together. These farms are used for a variety of environments, from service creation to application hosting to database management. And it's equally easy to build a 2 or 3 or 4-tier compute infrastructure from scratch. Today, it's done. Now you can do redesigns on the fly, remotely, and redeploy in minutes rather than hours or days. The final important aspect to this is to be able to seamlessly evolve over time. In the upper right-hand corner, there is a state diagram which delineates the life cycle of the farm. Once the design and checks are complete, you have 3 choices. First, to make the farm active. Second, if you no longer want the farm, you can render it inactive and then delete it. Or third, you can place it in standby, which is ideal if you don't need the farm for a few weeks, or if you have a test or QA environment, for example. Putting it in standby also allows you to release the hardware for other uses, but to keep the actual disks in a standby mode where they are not erased. And when you decide you want it back, you simply reactivate that farm and everything returns as before. I know this has been a very brief tour of the utility data center, but I'm sure you can see the real-world cost savings for your business, including how to reduce the costs and time of deployment from days and weeks to just hours, how to better use the resources that you have and do better planning, how to reduce downtime, how to standardize and automate security, how to proactively allocate your infrastructure and then meter and charge back the use. And finally, you've got spare pools to cut the costs of migration and upgrades. In a lot of ways, the tool makes this all easy and virtual, but the savings, they're real. And now is the perfect time to start.